Hello, my beauty. Now, I'd like to figure out how I had a perfect sleep score. Um, Slept well, slept enough hours, didn't wake up. What am I doing right? Can always be doing everything wrong. So I know what I'm doing right. I think I know. Before going to bed, I am. So this BS about, the cell phone, yada, yada, yada. I end my day with listening or watching some long form something or other on YouTube on my iPad. I don't know if it's different from the cell phone, but that's how I end it. And I end up falling asleep half of the time, halfway through it. It's like old television, we used to call it the plug-in drug, the plug-in drug. There's a bunch of other names we used to have. Generation X, Gen X. I'm a Gen Xer. And Gen Xers have opinions. Anyway, additionally to what I did was I did do a little cold plunge with my hands like I described yesterday. So I splashed my face with cold water, and it's very cold out. It's like 25 degrees out. So it helps that the water is coming in through the faucet very cold, and I just I just spray my face, wash my face with it, and then cup my hands. I can't cup them because my other hand is holding the phone, and just dunk down in my face. It's the dive reflex, which you can do in a bowl. Put some ice cubes if you want, and then just do the whole experience of dunking your face and leaving it in for as long as you hold your breath. That and my facial, my exercises to flush lymphatic liquids from my face. I'm a massage therapist by training. One of my many thousands of trainings is massage therapy and polarity. So I know how to do it, and I follow this woman, Anastasia, I think is her name, on YouTube. She does a really beautiful explanation of how to do it. There's many others, I'm sure. And that's how I got really good sleep. Now I'm waking up and going to sleep with this like low, weird, little headache. I don't know if it's from low sugar, but I do know that today I didn't have my ciabatta's breads, and nothing motivates me like getting up, going outside to Adams, which is a supermarket that I have to drive to. It's about 10 miles from here, maybe less, not 5, to go get these breads. It's insane. I can think of very little few things that I would get out of bed, get in the car to go get bread for my morning unhealthy breakfast, because that I can't abandon. I'm going to follow it up with a tangerine. Hopefully that kind of balances out my sugar, my glucose, and I'll have a good day of eating healthy. I'm going to cook my vegetables that I got 2 days ago and that are going to rot if I don't do something about them. And I'm going to continue doing these exercises because they seem to be working. I have never had a perfect sleep score, and I'm going to bed earlier. As soon as I'm done with work, I am diving into those sheets, and I'm not getting out until 7:30. It's beautiful. Anyway, I was supposed to come up with a little jingle for my acceptance and commitment therapy thing. I will do it later on. And I think it's working. Deep breathing. reframing, seeing where my values are, thanking God, praying. I'm not praying enough. God is in my life. Love is in my life. Love from God, love from my people, the few that I have. I have very little family that I'm in touch with, but I love them nonetheless, or more so. So this is going to be, I'm going to try to keep it under 5. This is not going to be under 5. This is my training, and I'm going to start doing trainings for what I hope to do, reels relating to just one more billion voices that will never be found. But hey, the person that left a feedback, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It feels good to not be invisible, and I give creds because I recognize other people in social media, the ones that have meaning to me. And that's all I have to say until later. And later I'm going to come up with a little nursery rhyme or little song with lyrics that pertain to my bed eating habits, my sugar addiction, my scary sugar and carb addiction. What got me out of bed and into the car was my addiction to carbs. I am addicted. I have to have a piece of bread in the morning, and this is not the best breakfast to have. It is not a breakfast of champions. It's as bad as those Count Chocula's without the coloring. Or I don't think it has coloring, but you know, the ones with the coloring. I never had cereal when I was a kid. I was in Portugal. You didn't get cereal, you got bread, which is what I grew up with, and I was healthy. So it's not about the bread, it's about the quality of the flour, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to go into that. I know it's healthy. I know this country does a terrible job, thanks Bill Gates, of destroying crops and wanting us to eat what you don't eat, you perv. Anyway, that's all I'll do. That's the only person that I can't stand and that I'll rave on about. Allegedly, you perv, allegedly. I don't know. I've never seen you. I've never met you. I don't think I can even do 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon of separation with you. I hope not, because I'm able to do them with everyone else that I can think of. Anyway, it's my journal. It's my YouTube journal because I am getting practiced at speaking in front of a video and not getting all anxious and all, there is nothing wrong with looking at my face and taping a video. Now, when there is a scripted video, it's a little different, but I still say that something that I used to not be able to do a year ago, after practicing it hundreds of times with a script in front of me rolling down the screen. Hi, my name is Manuela Mage, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I'd love to be your therapist. Call me, and let's see if we make a good fit. It was simpler than that, but it was something like that, and I just did it, and it was like, what is wrong with me? It took me over 60 years. Get over it. This is what I'm going to do every day until YouTube throws me out because they're tired of having somebody on who talks about their problems, their journey through obesity. I need to lose weight because I'm pre-diabetic and I'm terrified. So this is what is motivating me. I'm using acceptance to commitment therapy, and I might do the pills, the GPL ones. I haven't decided. If I'm able to lose some weight soon, my daughter's coming to stay with me 3 weeks. That might help. We'll see. The weather changes. And God, these things are getting longer. Okay, I'll talk more about what I'll do, what implementation I'll put on my fridge to do my weight loss strategy. Oh boy.